One thing you have to understand about God's timing when it comes to certain things in your life is that even if it feels like you're behind, even if it feels like you're going backwards in a different direction, God can make up for that time, and He can actually double, triple your results and get you ahead faster than other people. Because we live in this third dimension, we think that everything works in this linear way. For example, on the most basic concept of a race, we think that if somebody slipped up here or fell down, now they have no chances at winning the race and getting to the finish line first. But with God, it works in a completely opposite way. Even if you're stuck in one point without moving at all for a certain period of time, you might need to learn a lesson there that you really need before you can actually excel forward. And even if you're going backwards, that's because back then you didn't learn a lesson that you needed, that you really need in this new life that you want. And once you learn those, God can literally zoom you through space and time straight to what you wanted, straight to the success. And even if you lost something or someone that felt like a major setback, and it always felt like that thing or person was supposed to be with you forever, you have to remember this: God will never let something you lost be the best you've ever had. And honestly, it's comforting, but it doesn't feel like that at the time, because you're sitting there crying about something that you thought is now the end of the world. But God is like, relax. It's not even the preview. God is working on something new for you that you couldn't even imagine you would ever have. And sometimes you feel like, okay, well, couldn't God give me that new thing without destroying the old one first? And every time I look back, I get it. That's exactly how it had to happen, because what I really thought I really needed was just holding space for something I actually needed. That person I begged to stay, gone. That money I made completely vanished. But every time I look back around at it, I come to realize that yeah, I'm still okay. Even better, actually. So now when I lose something, I don't chase it. I just have faith. I see God working, and I realized that He has a better taste than me. So I just let Him unfold the God's plan for me. Yeah, I lost a few things that hurt, but I never lost something that God didn't replace with something stronger, better, sweeter, and that didn't make much more sense later down the line. And this is something that literally backs up the second love theory, because they say your second love hits the deepest. Not because it's perfect, but because it's real. The first love teaches you what it means to feel something, the excitement, the rush, the butterflies, the fairy tale you build in your head. But your second love is different. It's slower. It's softer. It comes after you've already been broken, when your heart's still learning to trust again, so it's being more calculated. You don't go in head first this time. You step carefully, but it still ends up being more than you ever expected anyways. Because now you know what it means to lose something you thought would last forever. And when someone new comes along and makes you feel safe again, that's when you realize love doesn't always have to hurt to feel real. Your second love is not about chasing butterflies. It's about peace. It's about being seen without having to explain yourself. It's the love that shows you that you can be chosen without having to beg for it. It's the love that teaches you that you can be soft even after all that happened to you, even though it may not last forever. But it teaches you what love should actually feel like. The first love changes you, but your second love reminds you why it's still worth believing in. Because remember, love is not a feeling. Love is what you do in spite of what you feel. Just how it says in the Bible. It says God is love. God is not a feeling. It says that love is patient. It is kind. It does not boast. It does not envy. It is not self-seeking. It always hopes. It always perseveres. Love never fails. None of those are feelings. Those are actions. Jesus on that cross is the perfect explanation of what love is. It is selfless sacrifice. I bet you He didn't have a really good feeling about being on that cross, but yet He still did it even though we were sinners. And God's love, it never fails. Never. So have faith. And this is just a reminder for everybody. There is nothing you can do to mess something up that is meant for you. If something is meant for you, it will literally never leave. It will always come back, okay? So if you've been feeling stuck because you can't let go of the past, there is no need to hold on. You can act the way you want to act. That's actually how you become detached, by the way. It is operating out of this understanding that what is meant for you will find you or always come back to you. So you can just let go and do whatever you feel like. Once you start operating out of this feeling, it's an energy that you will literally project onto everyone around you and everything around you. And if you genuinely believe that, then everything and everyone else will reflect that. It is the type of energy where you're not withdrawing yourself from something you want to partake in, where you're not withdrawing yourself from talking to someone you want to talk to, where you're just doing whatever it is that you want to do. And if it puts people out, if it puts opportunities out, then those are something that weren't meant for you in the first place. There is nothing you can do to mess up something that is meant for you. Just remember that. If you lost something or someone that put you off track, then here's what you need to hear. Have you ever noticed that when you're following GPS and you miss a turn, it doesn't all of a sudden start screaming at you, calling you dumb? It just says, reroute, follow this new path, and you will still get to your destination. Isn't it crazy how that's exactly how life works too? That heartbreak, a reroute. That misdirection, a redirection. That missed opportunity, a better one on its way. Not everything falling apart is a failure. It's just a redirection because you are heading down the wrong path that you don't belong on. And if you're watching this, you're probably really emotionally intelligent, but you also need to keep your boundaries. One of the truest signs of emotional intelligence is discernment. You may understand exactly why someone does what they do. You see their patterns, their traumas, their past. You can connect all the dots and see the bigger picture. But you don't allow your empathy to override your self-respect. Just because you may understand why somebody is treating you poorly doesn't mean you have to keep tolerating it. True emotional intelligence doesn't excuse hurtful behavior. It allows you to see someone's complexities while also discerning what's yours to hold versus what's theirs to heal. At the end of the day, empathy without boundaries isn't emotional intelligence. It is not love. It's self-abandonment. You have to remember that certain people have their own path that they need to go on to heal, and that path may not be with you. People who can't communicate think every disagreement is an argument. People who lack accountability take every piece of feedback as an attack. And people with little to no self-awareness see every boundary as betrayal. Most of the time, people's behavior reflects their inability to face themselves. And you know what? So be it. All you can do is continue being a person that you can be proud of being. Keep communicating, stay accountable, and honor your boundaries. And the right people will do the same. And here's a thought I want to leave you with. If 1 10 out of 10 thinks you look good, doesn't that mean 2 10 out of 10s may think you look good? Hold on, stay with me now. So now if 3 10 out of 10s think you're cool, doesn't that mean 4 10 out of 10s think you're cool? Actually, if you can do something once in this world, you can do it 1,000 times. If you can make one shot one time, you can make it 1,000 times. If you can take a 3-pointer and make it, you can make it 1,000 times. Stop being stuck just because the one time something worked out really failed miserably, and go shoot your shot. Go shoot that shot again. If you found someone that felt like the love of your life once, that means there are 1,000 more out there waiting for you. And also, stop saying, I hope I succeed, or I'm trying to succeed. That weakness is keeping you stuck, okay? Say it with your whole chest out. I succeed. Not maybe, not hopefully, not if things go right. I always succeed. When you speak like you've already won, You will move differently. You will feel differently, and you will think differently, so you will act accordingly. Therefore, everything else around you will act accordingly as well. You will not accept a backup plan because there is no backup plan. I succeed. It is not arrogance. It is a decision. Say it until you believe it, and then continue to say it until everyone else around you believes it. I succeed. If this message helped you in any way or gave you the push you needed to finally start heading in the right direction, then all I'm asking you is that you please like this video and subscribe to this channel. This will help this message reach more people that need to hear this because they feel the exact way you do. And if you're having trouble letting go of the past, which is keeping you stuck in one place, then you can fix all of it with one simple exercise. All you need to do is click the first link in my bio, which will take you to my Instagram. Follow me and DM me the word worthy so I can send you the exercise. I believe in you. God loves you. Have faith. Keep going.